After working with contractors and general contractors for the last 5 years and even running my own operation here at Crown Contractors, there's a very disturbing pattern that I've picked up on what makes contractors successful or unsuccessful. You see, I thought in the beginning that it was, the tactical steps, right? It was the whole, working smarter and not harder. But that's actually not true at all. You see, I could give someone the perfect tactical steps. I could fill in all the bottlenecks that they're having, solve every issue, but if they do not step into that next version of themselves, if they don't actually take action, if they have this one pattern that I'm about to show you guys, they still remain unsuccessful. Whereas the successful contractors, I don't have to tell them shit, and they will eventually get to that next level, to that next goal that they want. And you see, the pattern that kind of separates the successful and the unsuccessful is externalization, okay? Lucas, what the hell do you mean by that? Well, when you externalize your problems and you make yourself the victim, when you say things are out of your control, you lose power. So for example, if the reason why I'm not too successful with my construction business right now is because the leads are slow, and the leads are slow because of the economy, well, guess what? I can't control the fucking economy, right? And so I'm externalizing my problems because that makes me feel comfortable. If it's out of my control, then, oh, well, there's nothing I can do. That's what makes people unsuccessful, because now it's out of my power. I can't do anything about that. I lose power. Even if it's not my fault, it's still my problem though. And if that problem doesn't get solved, we're dying, we're stagnant, right? And so to give you an analogy, if I have a lump on my neck, God forbid, I got cancer or something, right? Is that my fault? No, of course not. But whose responsibility is it to go out and find help, to go find a doctor, to do the research? It's mine, right? It's not my mother's, it's not my brother's, right? And so when you have problems in your life, a lot of times we feel, but it's not my fault, and that's so unfair, and life is unfair, and there's nothing I could do, and you lose all your power. But the successful people, and there's a lot less successful people than unsuccessful people, right? Most people externalize. They put their problems outside of themselves. But the people who crush it, the people who are successful to the point where we think they're doing some type of magic, they take responsibility for everything. They make sure that everything is their fault. Even if it's not their fault, it is their problem. And that's the mentality that they attack life with. And so even if the economy is bad, that might be true. But instead of saying the economy is bad, that's why my construction business is not doing well. Well, are there other construction businesses that are doing well? Probably. So that means there is something that I can change. That means that it's not all bad. That means that, okay, maybe the economy is bad, but also there is something that I am not doing that those people are doing. And so, okay, I'm actually going to take responsibility for this. This is my fault. And now that you put the responsibility on yourself, because it's your fault, your problem, now there's something that you can do about it. And all of a sudden you gain this power to actually solve problems and to grow and to get out of this death pit of victimhood. And that's that disturbing pattern that I've noticed. It's not the tactical steps. We're always asking, okay, like what's the best acquisitions channel, right? Like what's the best way to get jobs, and what could I do to get the best like clients? And it's all useless, because I could give you the best, the most perfect diet plan, right? The best diet plan, the best workout plan. But if you do not do your part, if you do not actually follow the diet plan, then what type of results are we going to get, right? I could give you the perfect diet plan, the perfect workout plan. But if you being overweight is because something that's out of your control, let's say you have a health condition, as long as you blame that health condition, you can never get to that goal. Is the health condition your fault? No, but it is your problem though. So whose responsibility is it to fix it? And that's the main divider between the most successful and the unsuccessful. And it sounds cheesy and everything, but it's true. Because if you were to truly analyze yourself, I'll give you a challenge right now. What's your number one bottleneck? Whether that's your business, in life, whatever it is, but let's say in home improvement, right? You're a general contractor. What's your number one bottleneck holding you back right now? I'll give you some time to think. Pause the video. Genuinely think about it. I'm assuming you paused the video and you thought about it. If your answer was anything that is out of your control, you're cooked. And I want you to understand that's exactly why you haven't been able to solve it. And if it is something that you took responsibility for, then why haven't you solved it yet? Now that's a whole nother issue, right? And so that's just something that I wanted to share with you guys, something that I noticed, something that was a paradigm shift for me, thinking that, if I just help these guys with their tactical steps, showing them the best acquisitions channel, showing them how to make their business profitable and passive and all these things, that would help them. The most helpful thing I've ever done for most of my partners is the shift in their lens on their business and the paradigms on how they see business. That's the highest leverage thing that I've learned to do after 5 years of working, partnering up with contractors, helping them sell their business, exit, running my own operations. With that being said, if you feel like this was helpful for you at all, if you feel like you got any value, leave a comment. If you have a question, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. And also, quick plug, we've been working on this community for the last 2 years, remaking videos over and over again with the intention of selling it for over $10,000. But instead, we said, screw the gurus, screw these people all selling things. We're going to lead with value by just giving so much free value. Link is in the bottom to years of trial and error, hours of content on how to scale your business, on mindset, all these things completely free. The link is going to be in the bottom. Go check that out. If you have any questions, again, leave a comment. We're usually active on here. See you in the next video.